Alrighty. Alright, playoff time is back. Oh man, let me just check the quality of the stream. I think it's max. It might be, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. Alright. We're all set to begin another couple games. Oh man. I can't believe the first round is finally finishing very soon. Hopefully to get it done. Alright, chat. Here we go with the first game of the stream. We got the Oilers and the Golden Knights, the defending Stanley Cup champions. Edmonton looking to avoid elimination. Vegas looking to advance to round 2. And like, look at all of the. Okay, Nashville forced game 6 back in Winnipeg, so it's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 series that are 3-1. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's see how this turns out. It is what it is. At the end of everything. See what we got. The lines are like I never change the lines. Like the game just picks them. All right, here we go. Been waiting a while for this series to come back. Okay, hold on. I just gotta click something. There we go. Okay, we are good now. All right, let's get it. Let's do it. Welcome to Rogers Place in Edmonton, as we are ready for game number 5 in Alberta at Rogers Place, as the defending Stanley Cup champions looking to advance to the second round again. And here we go, Bouchard, Hyman on the zone entry into the Vegas territory. One-timer, scores! Another quick start! Matthias Ekholm! Oh man, isn't that another brilliant start for the Oilers? Just like earlier in the series when they struck like 26 seconds into game 1. And this one, I'm not sure what Belanger is doing on this one. Like as the shot comes, like you can see, like look at that position, like the positioning that he's on. It looks like he's having trouble trying to get back down in the butterfly position. Stone maybe blocking the way, maybe got a hit on his pad, but that puck ends up going off the corner of the pad and hits off the lower arm and into the net. A strange one. Here's Noah Hannafin. He'll send it deep into his own end. Oh, and a steal almost by Skinner. Up goes to Jack Eichel. Shooting shot. Stopped by Skinner. But Stuart Skinner, though. There's a shot blocked in the lane. So much traffic there. Here's Eichel. Can't get a shot. And here's Stone with it. Turning and firing. That one blocked off the stick. Matthias Ekholm will retreat that. And it goes into the end boards. Here's the captain picking it up. His teammate blocks his way. That's Matthias Ekholm. McDavid, glove stop, Belanger, and he hangs on. It's a good job there by the Knights to make sure they don't let a pass go to any teammates. Like you saw 3 Golden Knights there in the slot trying to block off a pass, and the Edmonton teammate was there. Nicholas Colvray with it. He'll send it deep. White Cloud's got it. Arvidsson picked off by Theodore. Around the boards, it goes to Hurdle. And here comes the rookie Darkness Soul in his second season in Ovi's NHL. Soul, White Cloud, Theodore through the legs of Colbury to Hurdle, stopped by Skinner. Maybe a little tip from Soul in the slot, but Skinner is able to pick it up and make the stop there. Some good looks from Vegas here early on, and Edmonton just wants to get that great offensive pressure. Like, they have been good all series on that. Colbury takes down Soul on a board battle. Here he is again. He'll shoot it off the post and out. A bullet from Colbury. Oh man, what a shot that was. Could not tell if that hit the crossbar or the post, but it definitely hit the post for sure. That was a good shot through the screen of the Vegas defender. Darkness Soul feeds it up, blocked off the skate of Travis Dermott. Here comes Darnell Nurse. Adam Henrique. And here's Nurse. A backhand just wide of the mark. Good chance though for the defenseman. Tanner Pearson at center. Enters the Edmonton zone. Upper pass, White Cloud. One-timer stopped by Skinner. They try to clear it out, and they do. Nugent Hopkins takes a shot that's wide again. Good check there from Adam Henrique. Getting knocked down. He gets it. A-full Lamborghini kicks out the pad to stop Adam Henrique, it looked like right there. And Echo on the pickoff. Evander Kane. Good pass there. Jan Mark around. Corey Perry in the end boards. Bouchard fires. Blocker stop for the Vegas netminder. And now we'll go all the way down. No icing on that. At home check by Carlson in the end boards. Vander Kane. Perry. Here's a shot. Bouchard stop and no rebound. Barbashev cannot get to that. And here's a Petrangelo. And it's a break look here for Vegas. And Stone stopped by Skinner. And here comes Colbury in again. Spinorama waiting, trying to shot, but Eichel gets there to get the checking on him. Colbury again. Emberson. And sending it and out of the reach of Arvidsson. I think they're trying to set up a tic-tac-toe play there. That was pretty neat. Barbashev, Eichel through the neutral zone. Trying to shoot through a screen. Kulak on the blockage. Leon Draisaitl, as this line comes off the ice. Draisaitl tip, scores! It was tipped in front. That's his second on the playoffs for Victor Arvidsson. And Owen actually, after the tip, it's going to get hit in there. Like you saw the replay there. Here comes a tip right there by Arvidsson. It's going to hit the blocker, just sit there for a second. And then like the law, he tries to cover it, and then he knocks it in his own net. Oh man, that's really unlucky there. And Bruce Cassidy not liking that. Nothing Edmonton. This is the longest that they have spent without getting a goal against them, as they are doing more well on defense and offense in this elimination game. Brett Howden. McNabb will shoot, blocked I believe, and sends it down low. Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh will shoot, and Skinner with the stop. No rebound as Dorofeev was on the doorstep. Looking for it. Here's McDavid. Here's McNabb, won't let that go. Nicholas Hague with a shot up in the air, and Skinner will catch that. And he's going to hang on with a bunch of players around the area. McDavid and Hurdle. On the face-off to the right of Skinner, won by McDavid. Matthias Ekholm, he'll continue his way. And won't be able to hang on to that as he tried to go for a spinorama. And here's Haig, getting that down low. Hurdle, Soul, getting it, and Holtz's shot's blocked. Here comes a chance, looking for a 3-on-1. Hyman shot, rebound, can't get it. And Nicholas Haig is on it. And Darkness Soul will come up. Soul goes in, nice move in, and Skinner with the stop to end the period. As Soul with a good look to try and get his, I believe, second on the postseason. But Victor Arvidsson scores the recent goal for the Oilers as they lead 2 after 20. And the shots after that first period, 8-7 in favor of Vegas. Hits are 11-5 Vegas. Time on attack so far, the Golden Knights on 308, the Oilers on 237. Passing percentages, 73.7% Vegas, 69.4% Edmonton. And the face-off wins 5-3, no penalties so far. Let's take it to the second. All right, OV, thanks very much for that. Here we go, second period about to begin. Eichel and McDavid. Won by Eichel. And Eichel gets it back from him. Stone to the end boards, and now will be wrapped around, but Zach Hyman takes it. Evan Bouchard fast up the ice with this possession. McDavid stopped by. Belanger hangs on. And the shots now even. Just a minute and 16 seconds in. Here's Nurse's shot. That got deflected by McDavid. And that went way wide. And a little collision there between the Golden Knight player and Skinner. McDavid on the zone entry. And trying to get it to Hyman. He will. He get it. Skinner stop. Rebound scores. But will this count? It looked like it went off the glove. Yeah, from my look, it looked like it may be off the chest or something. I couldn't tell at all. But he got his chest out to ricochet that in, it looked like. Let's see what the call is. It's a goal. Zach Hyman, just under 3 minutes in, and the Oilers in a commanding 3-0 lead here in Game 5 on the defending champs. Well, I know, like if you're Edmonton in this elimination game, which you are on your last game until you get eliminated, but you got to be able to watch. You got to be able to watch around the ice, know what your opponent is doing. Like Vegas was a very smart team last year, so they got to figure out something to keep less pucks out of the net, no matter a shutout or not. They need to win this game. And Darkness Soul on the pickoff. Holtz, and somehow taken off that. Covery to Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. Arvidsson missed the net, and that is covered by Belanger. Off of that ricochet off the end wall. You can see the big hit by Holtz on Covery here. Just steps into him. That is almost elbow to the chest there. Nicholas Haig around, and here comes Vegas. Tanner Pearson, 3-on-3, now 3-on-4. And here's Olofsson. One-timer, what a block that was by Adam Henrique, the veteran. Adam Henrique will shoot. Blocker stop. Belanger going around the net. Will get it. One-timer. Fanned on it. Gets it back still. Henrique. One-timer. Stopped by Belanger. No loose puck. And he's able to hang on. But good play by the Oilers on the offensive pressure. Man, like this is just great puck up movement by the Oilers in the offensive zone. The entry just is able to like keep the play alive, like passing fast to make sure a Golden Knight player cannot come up with it. And right there, exactly what I'm talking about. And the interception, 2-on-1 for Vegas. The captain, Mark Stone, will send it. Jack Eichel firing, blocked again. And that time a hit in the corner by Ekholm on Barbashev. Shatters the pane of glass in the corner of the Oilers zone. Yeah, he has puck possession, and like he's able to get a big hit here. And he doesn't go all the way down to the ice after that hit. That's a very shocking thing to see that. Wall off the draw. There's a shot off the post, and Ekholm, I think, clears it out of the way. Nicholas Waugh, Pietrangelo, Waugh, Howden shot, and exactly 100 miles per hour on that one-timer by Brett Howden. Vegas, of course, tied for first among most of the league. Here comes Jeff Skinner. He'll shoot that, and Belanger does a good job to lean out of his post. Yeah. Like normally, if you're a goaltender and you think that there's going to be a chance that there's a short side spot there, then that's a good idea though. Pietrangelo shot stopped by Skinner, and Emberson, Corey Perry gets the check. Ty Emberson, oh, he lost control of that. And right back to Kulak. Evander Kane. Kulak. And now it's Corey Perry trying to step in there. And Pearson is able to step in there. Hannafin. Here's Pearson at the point. Perry was there. And here comes Leon Draisaitl. And that's wide. And Dermott, one-timer, scores! Darnell Nurse. That's his first of the series. 4-0 Edmonton. 3-0. Pardon me. Well, just a great way to keep the play going. The Oilers are creating so many fast passing plays, and this cost them to keep going with their scoring. And Bruce Cassidy's not liking it at all in this game. Hopefully, he's hoping his team can get something. Hurdle and Draisaitl, and now Whitecloud. And stolen again. Whitecloud. Shea Theodore. He'll let it go, and Skinner will let that stick to him on the shot by Shea Theodore. Here we go. We got the Soul line out. And Draisaitl, Travis Dermott. And lost control. Theodore behind. And Colvary just going in and getting hits. Yeah, he's a spectacular forward. Loves to get hits. And so in front, that was stopped. And maybe intercepted. And Alexander Holtz on the outside. Hurdle. And here's a one-timer that's over top of the net. Into the end boards. Barbashev with it. And 7 seconds. Here comes Covray. He has to go in, shoots, and stopped by Belanger with 2.7 seconds remaining. Just 20 minutes left to go after this one. Here's shot by Ekholm, and that sticks to Belanger with just a tenth of a second left. Eichel and Nugent Hopkins. And that will do it for the second period. The Oilers are up 4. All right, shots after that second period are 11 for the Oilers, 5 for the defending champions, Golden Knights. Total shots of 18 for the Oilers, 13 for Vegas. Hits are 26 Vegas, 14 Edmonton. Time on attack, 5 minutes and 55 seconds for Vegas, 5 minutes and 15 seconds for the Oilers. Passing percentages, 76.4% Vegas, 74, I'm not sure if I said that, 76.4% Vegas, 74.7% at Edmonton. Face-off wins 12-7 in favor of the Edmonton Oilers. All right, third period coming up. Will Edmonton hold this on to force a Game 6? Let's find out. All right, thank you very much. Here we go, third period, McDavid and Eichel. They're looking to keep it alive. And Bouchard right off the draw gets a heavy shot on. Ekholm fires, stopped by Belanger, and Pietrangelo on it. And good steal by McDavid. Zach Hyman waits, he'll enter the zone. Actually, scores! Zach Hyman! 5-0 Edmonton. There's a random fly shot. That was right off the stick in a hurry by Zach Hyman. Another early goal in a period for the Oilers. He just gets around Hanifin and he just snipes of that one. Not expecting to get that in the net, but Belanger does not even move to the shot at all. He doesn't even move his blocker, because that's where the shot is going. Blocker side on him. Well, Bruce Cassidy's going to have to figure something out for his team. And getting it, McDavid, good pass to him. And Ekholm and Noah Hanifin. Pietrangelo on it. He's shooting, and a good block there. And McDavid ends up coming up with it. And looking for that pass, Holtz. Here comes Darkness Soul. Soul's coming in. He fires, and no chance to get back through. Pietrangelo scores! And Darkness Soul does get it. Nothing much to celebrate about there. And he gets good position there in front of the net, as he's able to make sure to keep to the front of the net. And he's there the whole time after he made the initial play. Travis Dermott. They're coming on the backhand, blocked. Here comes Holtz. Holtz is coming in. Centering pass. Shea Theodore, a blast. That was tipped off a stick. And lucky for Skinner to get to that puck in time before Whitecloud, I think that was, can knock it in. Draisaitl and Hurdle. Here's Nurse. Colvray up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, Colvray blocked again. Nicholas Haig was in front of that. Here comes Soul again. He's got speed. Faking the shot twice. Getting it to the point. McNabb blocked. Here's a shot. That one blocked as well. Nurse. Dermott to Draisaitl. And cut off immediately by Alexander Holtz. Tanner Pearson. And getting in front, and Dermott is able to take care of that interception. Colvray waits, shooting it, another block. Draisaitl, Colvray, and that one intercepted again. Pearson, excuse me. McNabb. Olofsson. Now it's been McNabb again. And here's a shot. Blocker stopped there by Skinner. Going in front, and that's poked away. And getting it, a one-timer in. That one, I think, was blocked. Hennefin to the net. That one blocked as well. Here comes Ty Emberson. He's in! And could not get the shot he wanted, I don't think. Oh, and that almost went for a bad pass by the goaltender. And here's Karasov. Rebound, scores! And Pavel Dorofeev gets the second straight goal for Vegas in Game 5. And now this is coming into a position now where the Golden Knights are trying to fight for a comeback. You're down 3, so the Oilers have to be on their best defense here if you're wanting to stay alive. The worst thing you can do when you're in a elimination game is go to overtime. In the game that your team is about to get eliminated in. It is indeed one of the worst ways to end your season. I totally agree. McDavid, Kulak, the center, Anderson, and he gets it! Ty Anderson had a breakaway chance earlier. But this time, right in the slot, he's able to find the blocker's side and make it a 6-2 Oiler lead. Oh man, that did not take long at all for the Oilers to respond there. As the Oilers just keep on doing fast passes to find an open man. And look at how wide open Emerson is. You got Shea Theodore, that was the closest one to him. And now Connor McDavid leads the playoffs in points by just 1. He is on 8. Just ahead of, I think, Jack Eichel. And Barbashev now up to Stone. Around, here's Eichel. Here's a shot stop, and Stone in front. Can't get the shot that he wanted. Zach Hyman. Edmonton gets a change. Zach Hyman floats one on goal. That one blocked away. That one lost it. And the quick passes. Bouchard, McDavid to Ekholm. Here comes Stone. Gets hit. Barbashev fires, and the stick in front of that is able to get a blockage. Here's Bouchard. His heavy blast stopped by Belanger again. 4:23 to go in the third. Edmonton up 4 goals right now. Evander Kane and Hurdle, won by Kane. Scores! Evander Kane goes to the front of the net. And that's his first Stanley Cup playoff goal this year. That is a great play there by the Oilers. And look at that, a spinorama play there. A spinorama pass from Evander Kane. That is unbelievable. You can't see anything better other than that. That is incredible there from Evander Kane. The assist from Perry and Bouchard. Perry was the one that made the pass to Evander Kane. And here comes Soul on the backhand, gets it, and gets the hurdle. He couldn't shoot that. And Soul firing off the skate. And here's a shot. That was tipped. Stopped there as Holtz was right there. And getting it, and that one tipped there. Skinner will hang on. This is an absolute domination for the Oilers against the defending champs. And getting it blocked. Soul, and that one blocked on the pass. One-timer, scores! And it is Nicholas Haig with his third on these playoffs so far. And Darkness Soul has 2 points of this game. Getting an assist there. Yeah, there's no one covering a Haig on this. Here's the pass, Soul. And you got every guy on their opponent player right there. Except for, I can't tell who that one guy is on the far side. I think that's Draisaitl. Alex Pietrangelo was tied in points with Jack Eichel for first place. And Nicholas Corberstan going to go in for another one in his usual spot, and poke checked away. And that one intercepted. Haig. And Holtz. McNabb off the blocker. Bouchard around. Leon Draisaitl. Colvray just onside. Colvray will shoot and stop there. He goes in for the check. Can't take it. 30 seconds until the Oilers force Game 6 back in Vegas. And getting it. Good stop by Skinner there. Looking for a pass. That misses Draisaitl. Gets the poke check, but that goes to the wrong guy. Victor Olofsson. And that goes in on goal. And can't get the shot to go. And McNabb's shot does not go through. What a game this has been. The Edmonton Oilers are still alive and force Game 6 in the home of the defending champions. Oh man, that's a big win right there for the Oilers, as they will let the fans go home happy to stay alive in this best of 7 series. This is not the only season that we have seen a Stanley Cup playoff series between these two teams. The most times these teams have played each other in the playoffs, it was in the second round most of the time. But anyways, thanks for watching Game 5, Oilers and Golden Knights. We will see you in Game 6 with the series at 3-2 lead for the Golden Knights. Oh man, Chad, that was a great game. Shots were tied at 26 apiece. What? Dang. Oilers 21 faceoff wins. Holy. Jeez. Zach Hyman 3-point game. Oh man. All right, 7-3 the score. All right. Oh, okay. This is gonna be insane. The Kachuk brothers against each other for their first elimination game. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, give me just a second. Alright, this is gonna be some kind of series. I mean, game. Alright, let's get this going, shall we? This is gonna be a game. Alright. Bobrovsky, alright. Hallmark. Yep. Alright, let's see. The Stanley Cup finalists, Florida Panthers, against the Ottawa Senators in their first ever playoff appearance. Oh, man. Here we are in Sunrise, Florida, as we are ready for game number 5 of the series. The Florida Panthers, the Stanley Cup finalists from last season, are looking to advance to the second round with a win here in game 5. The Senators looking to push it back to Ottawa for game 6. Let's find out what can happen. And the first one stopped by Bobrovsky, and he hangs on. Barkov and Stutzla on this face-off. And Aaron Ekblad will get it. Matthew Tkachuk, he's got speed here. He's waiting for a centering pass and broken up, and then his brother was there. Artem Zub. And Tkachuk on it again. Here comes Barkov. He's going in, save rebound, and can't get the loose puck. And here comes Brady Tkachuk with speed. Coming in. Gets a shot, and Bobrovsky with the save, and he hangs on. Claude Giroux and Carter Verhaeghe. Artem Zub over to Zetterlund. His shot was blocked. And Verhaeghe losing that. And good play by Dylan Cousins on that play. Sanderson. Zetterlund can't get through that impossible defense of Florida. Marchand sending in Forsling. He blasts one, and that's not going to get anywhere. Here comes Dylan Cousins. He's in and a save. Rebound, can't get it through. And Marchand clears the way. Here comes Beast with it. And he gets the check. Beast gets it again. Forsling. Sam Bennett. And Beast will send it. Going for a tip there, I think Bennett. Yes, it was. And he almost had Florida in the lead. Shane Pinto in the end boards. Trying to get it back to the point. Here's a Matteo. Pinto. Here's a shot. Bobrovsky with the save. Well, I like how the Senators are trying to get the pressure up early. You're in Florida. You don't want to worry about the crowd. They're trying to cheer their team. You just need to have confidence in yourself. And now Kulikov and Bennett sends it to Anton Lundell. Centering pass, Rodriguez, good stop by Olmark. Big save with the blocker by Linus Olmark. Here's McEwen. Around to Ridley Gregg. He'll get at the point. Here's a shot, and that changed direction as it hits something in the traffic. Mikkola. Here is Anton Lundell. Nice pass. Bennett! Good save made by Olmark. Kulikov, he misses wide. And that's Stutzla off the end boards. Oh, and a little bit almost of an own goal for Ottawa, as that one was close to banking in. And Kulikov sends it loose to Rainen. Good save made by Olmark. Here's Brady Tkachuk to Batherson around the net and getting it a one-timer. Bobrovsky fights that off and knocks it into the corner. Travis Hamonic a shot. That's another block. Batherson. And here's a shot. Stutzla fought off by Bobrovsky. And here's a shot. That one blocked by Luosterainen. Good play there to pass it back. And a big hit by Brady Tkachuk on Nico Mikkola at the side wall of the Panther end. And that was probably stopping a good chance for Florida to get an on-man rush back into the Ottawa zone. A good opportunity there. We see Tim Stutzla tying a couple of players on 23 hits. Here's a shot that got deflected. Stop made there by Bobrovsky. Cousins trying to send it down low. That's intercepted by Matthew Tkachuk. Faking it, going the other way. Here's Barkov with it. Centering it. Ekblad! Good save made by Olmark. Big save there to keep it scoreless with under 5 minutes to go in the first period. Yeah, there's a couple of players tied at 23. About 5 players in the playoffs are tied with 23 hits. There's a shot and a save there, and Beast on a battle with Zub. And here comes Dylan Cousins coming in, and he shoots in, fought off by Bobrovsky. And here comes Marchand. Marchand will center it. Pass to Boquist. Get it to Marchand. Shooting it, and a good save there by Olmark. Zub will retreat it a little bit. Then Boquist gets it back for Hagee. Marchand, Schmid, and Beast gets it here. He'll send it in front for Hagee. Getting it. Here's a shot, and Olmark another stop there. Here we go, a minute 37 left in the first. And gets it to Forsling. He'll shoot it. Deflected, saved by Olmark. And around the boards, and Perron's got it. Good speed, Thomas Chabot. He's in. Amadios, good save by Bobrovsky. and into the corner. Rodriguez on it. And Aaron Ekblad is going to come up with this. Mark, and that will not be covered. It is a 0-0 game here in Florida. Oh no. We're getting buffering, chat. Oh man, dude. We're getting buffering. There's no way. I guess the Wi-Fi has been acting up today or something. I don't know. Just wait a few minutes here. Anyways, the shots after that first period, 9 for Ottawa, 11 for Florida. Hits are 14-13 in favor of the Senators. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 4 seconds for the Senators, and 2 minutes and 25 seconds for the Panthers. Passing percentages, 73.3% for the Senators. 88.9% Florida, technically 89. And the face-off wins are tied at 4 apiece. Alright, chat, we're just gonna wait until hold on. Alright, there's no buffering now, so I think we should be good. Alright, let's see. Here we go for the second period to begin. Barkov and Stützle on this draw. A 0-0 game here in Emirates Bank Arena. And Reinhardt will dump it into the zone. Zub on it. Barkov to the far end. Here's Aaron Ekblad shooting. Stopped there by Ullmark. And here comes Tim Stützle with it. Takes the hit. And here's Kachuk as he'll put it around. And Zub takes a big hit there. And here's a chance. And good cut there by Stützle at center. Drake Batherson to Ekblad as they bring it back out to center now. Here is Stützle with it. And trying to center it in front. Tim Stützle onto the corner. Shabbat shot save made there by Bobrovsky. Aaron Ekblad has got it. He's up to center. Barkov taking off the puck there by Stützle, I believe that was there. Shabbat. And will take it across, and that's intercepted there. And Marchand has it for the Panthers. For Hagee. Will go around, and that won't get to him. Beast and poke check, and here comes Fabian Zetterlund. Skip Beast, catch him! And Bobrovsky makes the save as Beast was on the back check. What a great play that was. Nick Jensen and Rodriguez for Hagee. Rodriguez, Boquist firing, block, rebounding, can't get the second chance. Here comes Dylan Cousins once again. He's in, Cousins, stopped by Bobrovsky. And getting it again, and Bobrovsky, another great stop. as the Senators keep on pressuring. Oh man, this is great work by Ottawa to try and generate more chances as the Panthers struggling trying to find a way to put this puck in the net as well. But just unbelievable. Just unbelievable second period already between these two teams. Nico Mikala gets it off the face-off and gets it to Anton Lundell. He's in. He snipes that just wide. Rodriguez, and he'll circle behind the net. He'll give it to Lundell. He's checked in the back by Hamonic, and he gets that puck. David Perron, he'll shoot it. Save made by Bobrovsky, and Kulikov will take the rebound away. Sam Bennett will wait it. Nice play, but gets hit there at the last second. Bennett takes him down again. And Bennett, here he comes. Sam Bennett, and stopped by Olmark. Around the net, and it did David Perron with it. Shane Pinto against the side wall, will give it to the point. McEwen, a backhand on goal, save made by Bobrovsky. And they just hold it in. Sanderson toward the net, that's deflected. And Mikala will put it around the boards. Dmitry Kulikov. And he will go in and sending it Jonah Gadjevich. Bennett, good stop by Olmark. And McEwen will take it. And we'll get it to Gregg, and a save rebound in front of the net. They can't get it. And Forsling is going to get it out of there. Luosterainen will center it across, and Greer cannot get the puck on the pass from Jonah Gadjevich. Here's Sanderson, and getting it. One-timer just wide of the net. And Giroux shoots, and a stop there. And Ekblad takes it. Behind his back to Reinhardt. Barkov is on it, entering the zone. He'll get it. Ekblad shoots, and stop from Olmark. And he hangs on for the whistle. Already under 3 minutes to go in the second period, as the Panthers and the Senators are tied still. No goals yet. Aaron Ekblad drive, blocked by Shabbat, and in front of the net. Reinhardt can't get the shot. And here's a chance. Zetterlund, he doesn't have enough speed, but tries it, and Ekblad lays down a hit. What a great play there on Zetterlund by a great defenseman. And getting it in front and chipped wide. Marchand on the back door. What a look that was. And that's out of his reach, and back comes Tim Stützle. And we'll get it one-timer, and Bobrovsky knocks that aside. Stützle at the net, stop, and Patterson had his stick tied up. One-timer by Clemens, saved by Bobrovsky. And that will do it for the second. Ottawa with two great chances to try and get it. But Marchand, the chance of the second period right there for the Panthers. What an opportunity as he just chipped it wide. The Senators with the last two chances to end the period. And with Beast, you go for it. All right, thanks very much. Shots at the end of the second period. Ottawa 12 and Florida with only 4. Combined shots 21 Ottawa, 15 Florida. Hits are 25 Florida, 24 Ottawa. Time on attack, 5 minutes and 47 seconds for the Senators. 5 minutes and 35 seconds for the Panthers. Passing percentages, 82.6% Florida, 73.3% Ottawa. And the face-off win 7-4. No penalties, which is very surprising for a rough game like this. A great Atlantic Division series in this matchup. Here we go. All right, and we are scoreless going into the third period. Can Ottawa keep their season alive, or will the Panthers advance to the second round? Let's find out. And Matthew Tkachuk takes a hit there from Artem Zub. Ottawa trying to play this smart here. Here's Sanderson trying to go for it. Tkachuk shot blocked by Forsling. And it's Stützle in the corner. Here's Artem Zub. Broken up. Never mind. Here's Stützle behind the net. Tkachuk can't get the pass there. And here's Zub. He shoots it. Oh, where's the puck? It stayed out somehow. I have no idea how that stayed out. Unreal. Senators thought they had it there. Here comes Forsling. He's in, and a blocker save made there by Ullmark. In the end boards, Batherson trying to get it, and Stützle breaks that play up. Here comes a chance for the Panthers, and Barkov on the backhand. That's intercepted by Chabot. Try to get it to a teammate in the traffic. And Tkachuk around the boards, and Beast is on the ice to get that. Verhaeghe, Marchand. He'll take it, and that's caught by Fabian Zetterlund. He's checked by Verhaeghe as soon as he got it. And here's a chance here. Claude Giroux, and a save by Bobrovsky. Around the boards, Beast. Back to Verhaeghe. Marchand with it. And getting it, Nate Schmidt, a good chance, and stopped by Ullmark. Trying to go in front, and that's out of his reach. Tkachuk trying to get it. Zetterlund, and a stop there, and Marchand with it. Pass on the back, and did not really get off of it. Bennett, Rodriguez, he'll shoot short. Blocker side, and Ullmark will let that stick to him. We got 11:41 to go in the third period. Who will get the icebreaker in Game 5? Oh, and a steal there, and now Lundell with it, and Kulikov will come in. Kulikov not where he usually is, down in the end boards, and here comes Hamonic. He'll send it far to David Perron, sending it. Amadio with a save by Bobrovsky, and he plays it. Rodriguez, Kulikov, smart passing by Florida. And getting it, and Kulikov can't get a shot to go. Bennett. And that's Pocek. Here's a chance. David Perron. Here he is. Shooting. And a stop off Amadio by Bobrovsky. Unreal. Amadio thought he had a lot of net there, but Bobrovsky saw him coming and was perfectly square to that shot. It wasn't a fast shot either. And trying to get the puck off the ice quick. What a pass by Tkachuk. Barkov is in, and a good save made by Ullmark. And he gets it back. Right time. Oh, what a stop again, Ullmark. Two big stops to keep it scoreless. Tkachuk shoots and stopped there by Ullmark again. Oh man, this is unbelievable. And now Barkov almost got tripped up. Reinhardt. Ekblad shoots, and that's wide. Here's Clevin up the ice, and Greg. Nice move, but can't get around the defender, Aaron Ekblad. And Batherson with it. Here's Sanderson. He rockets that one wide of the net. Tkachuk. And didn't see him coming. And Matthew Tkachuk on the take. And here comes Aaron Ekblad. Makes a spinorama move, and Reinhardt not able to get there as he's checked in front of the net. And here comes Drake Batherson. Trying to get it. Here's a shot blocked. Verhaeghe. Batherson. Offside warning, but Tkachuk will get it on net and blocked away by Bobrovsky. Here's a pass on. Here's Beast with it. Slows down. He'll get around, and he's in. He shoots it. A good stop again. Trying to go around the net with it. Here's a shot. Stopped by Olmark. Beast with a great chance there, but he wasn't on the shot. Here's a shot by Sanderson into the corner. And Zetterlund on the takeaway here for Hagee. Zetterlund. Here's a shot. Does not go. One-timer. That's wide of the net. Forsling. Here we go. Final minute. Florida looking for a late goal. Here's a shot. That's over the net. Here's Nate Schmidt waiting for the onside. Here's Lundell getting it. Schmidt shoots it. A stop by Olmark. 26 seconds left in the third. Bennett. Will send it on. Goldquist. What a move! Scores! Ovi the Beast! His first of the series! And the Panthers have the lead with 19 seconds to go! Unreal. The Panthers break through after all those great opportunities. Unreal. This has been such a show, and Ovi the Beast capitalizes on the biggest goal of the game, on the biggest goal probably of the playoffs, or maybe the first round actually. Panthers in the lead with 19 seconds left. The Senators need to win this face-off and get pucks to the net. And they do win the draw. Here's a Matteo getting a shot. Bobrovsky is saved. Mikkola trying to get there. 12 seconds left. Ottawa needs to get the puck, but Florida's going to come into the zone. Bennett. And the Florida Panthers are going to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. What a win for the Panthers as they clinch their first round series in 5 games. The handshake line. There's Bobrovsky and Olmark. But what a game, ladies and gentlemen. Ovi the Beast is your game winner in the third period with 19 seconds remaining in the third period, and sends Florida to the second round. Anyways, thank you for watching this incredible game, and a good series with the Ottawa Senators from the Panthers. And we will see you in the second round for whoever Florida will face. Not sure who, but we will find out soon. Bobrovsky, your first star with a 29 save shutout. That's pretty good. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in round 2. Oh my god, chat, that was intense. Are you kidding me? A 1-0 shutout? Yo. That game was awesome. Great battle between the two teams. Ottawa put up a good effort, I can't lie. They really did. They got great chances. Alright. The Panthers are the first team to advance to the second round of the playoffs. Dude, I forgot about this series. What the heck? Yo. Oh my god. How did I forget about this? Oh man. No way I forgot about this game. Oh my goodness. The Capitals and the Rangers. The Capitals are avoiding elimination, and the Rangers looking to advance. So Florida took out the Senators in 5. It's not guaranteed for the rest of the series here, like Utah and Dallas, Vancouver and Seattle, Washington and New York, Carolina and New Jersey. It's not likely for every single series to be ending in that many games. All right. I am gonna go and check how long until my dinner is, because it's probably in a few minutes. Dang, 7:03? Jeez. All right. I will be right back.